Looks like I done started some shit. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Twin Turbo. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm right back at you. Trying to get everything going good, but let's just get into the whole scenario of what I got going on and why I'm making this video, so that way you guys can get context and know what's going on. Why does Tekken King mean less in Tekken 8? I'm pretty sure all of you guys know that Tekken 8 is a beast of a different game. We've been going on for months of how most people haven't liked this game through all the controversy, boycotts, people saying they're not playing the game. I myself even took a break while playing the game, and it was a pretty good break, but eventually I found myself back on. I started to realize something. A lot of people just are kind of missing a simple mark in this game that Tekken King just don't mean what it means anymore. Back in Tekken 7 now, you had, reaching Tekken King was like you knew that you were basically, you knew you were on your shit. You knew that you understood the game on a higher level. You knew that you could punish properly and your fundamentals was on point, to a point where you almost couldn't be touched. Now in this game, not for nothing, there's a lot of mechanics in the game that will help you propel more than you usually would. Let me show you guys what kind of started this whole uproar of what I posted on social media. For those of you who don't know, there's a group on that follows for Tekken fans and everything like that, and we tend to post stuff. Yes, it is on Facebook. I don't really kind of get on X. I'm old. I stick to one thing that I know, and I just stick it to it. I'm not changing. But anyway, this is the controversial post that I put up. Tekken King is a joke currently. So many people lack fundamentals, it's insane. Comments, and you can see that a lot of people kind of had a lot to say about this. A lot. There were a lot of things that people just didn't understand. You can basically cheese your way into Tekken King. Like, let me say this, let's be fair. You are at a certain point in the game where you understand it and you can play it and get to that rank. It doesn't mean that you have the fundamentals down to understand or how to get you into a higher rank. Even myself, I reached Tekken King and even Tekken Emperor back in season 1, and I had no clue of fundamentals. Well, some, but just not enough to really reach up to that next bar, that next echelon. And as I went back and I'm seeing other people play this game, I see the lack of fundamentals because I was forced to get better at the game, especially when everything got reset, when everybody was fighting against Tekken, Tekken gods and up, gods of destruction and stuff like that. I was getting beat up on. And that's because I didn't understand my fundamentals. But when I took my time to just go in and understand the fundamentals, I started to see my growth change. But then I realized something. Not everybody else understands fundamentals. And it's a lot of people who can reach Tekken King without even understanding proper punishment, movement, spacing, these things that Tekken is always going to have a core on. Now let's break it down. Tekken 8 definitely rewards aggression. Its heat system, its rage arts, its heat bursts, all of these things are something that gives Tekken, or gives a newer player, or gives someone who lacks in fundamental spacing and those type of things, it will clearly give you an edge. And if you understand the timing, or just even if you throw it out there, you can massively change the outcome of a match just by hitting, rage art or heat burst. Back then, in older Tekken games, you didn't have all these things to rely on. So now it shows in this game, unfortunately, that Tekken King isn't what it used to be. And that's because most times momentum is what creates you to win this game. Even myself, yes, I am a Lars main. For all those who are ready to click off this video and say, oh, you're a Lars main, you don't know anything, chill out, all right? Listen, I'm pretty sure I probably know more than Tekken than you. And other than that, even though of being a Lars main, I still have to understand these fundamental things that will get me into a higher echelon. Right now, in Season 2, I'm sitting on Tekken Emperor, and I'm looking to get Tekken God soon. But if you want to just throw this video out the way because you think, oh, you're playing with an easy pilot character, I'll make another video and address you other guys later. But the main fact is, Tekken King is something that is represented as in this game for the longest of understanding that you understand these fundamentals of this game and you can put down the effort and action to show that you know what you're doing. Because a lot of times, let's be real, most people who want to reach any hyper level, if they understand how to do a flowcharty move or get into gimmicks, I'm telling you, you're going to reach Tekken King. It's really not that hard if you understand these certain motions in the game that you can do. Because not for nothing, in this game, especially in this game, back in the day, you had to be a killer to be a Tekken King. Now, you can just rush through, use the momentum, use the cheese, and just get yourself there. And let's not talk about the people who one and done. I mean, one and done, rage quitting, it's too much of that going on to really respect what Tekken King or that rank represent. One thing that it needs to be understood, because even in that post that I showed where everybody had pretty good things to say, and there was a lot of people who they were just talking out of the side of their face. I mean, if I'm being honest, most people don't really know what it is that they're talking about because they just think since they're able to mash in this game and win in this game, that's all it means. At the end of the day, this isn't about disrespecting players. It's about being honest. And if we want to get better at Tekken, we got to stop pretending that rank equals skill, because it doesn't. Rank, unfortunately, doesn't really equal skill. It just represents something that you're able to do. Well, not anymore, because, well, if you're getting a certain rank, yeah, it can show that, hey, this guy's Tekken Emperor, this guy's Tekken God. But what shows or brings you apart from other people who reach Tekken King, if you have the ability to keep going up, if you have the ability to fight other people who are better than you and you can actually give them a challenge. At the end of the day, if you're learning, if you reach Tekken King and you're learning and you worked hard for it, listen, congratulations. That's cool. But if you're looking to reach a higher echelon or reach another height inside of playing Tekken and showing that, you know, you are in the echelon of being one of the top players, then you got to understand what you're playing, know how cheesy it is, and know that Tekken King right now is just another stepping stone. So basically, that just brings an end to this video. Hey, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think Tekken King is still a viable rank or not? Or do you not think that it means what it means anymore? This is just my opinion that I'm stressing on Tekken King, but hope you guys have happy fun out there while you're fighting and work on your fundamentals. And catch y'all later. Peace.